bitch, I'm on the go. I got the money, getting rack addiction. Need that shit for sure, my nigga. I was back up in the trenches, waiting on the go.
Yo, listen, shout out to my people taking advantage of the trade lines we got to offer. These Chase trade lines, and we just got some new Amex trade lines and some Macy's credit card trade lines, right? Shout out to the people taking advantage of this, you know, especially for my young crowd that can't get that rent reporters on a credit report to report rent. You know, they might be too young to even be able to have rent on a credit report. So what they do is they sign up for the trade lines, for my trade lines, they put it on their credit report, and now they got that credit age, even if it's 4 years, 5 years, 8 years, 10 years credit age on a credit report now, because now they piggybacking off another credit report. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to my people tapped in with the trade lines, bro, because these trade lines, with a lot of people, there's a lot of rumors going around on trade lines. They're not doing it no more. They're not doing it how they used to be, which is true, because the banks before used to really go off trade lines. You really didn't need the primaries before, but now they caught on to, you know, you piggybacking off another person's credit report. But trade lines are still essential for getting funded, for getting credit cards, because these trade lines, when you add it to your credit report, it still gives you credit worthiness, right? And they still, I use it really for the age, because I like to get old trade lines, because at least it gives you that credit age. And also, you know, it still reports the credit limit to your credit report. So now if your utilization was high, once you add that trade line, it's gonna make that utilization go down, because your credit limit goes up. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tap in with these trade lines. Is a real game changer. I'm about to start giving packages out where y'all can have access to these low trade lines, right? We got $75, $100 trade lines. You know, that's cheap trade lines. If you go on Trade Line Supply, or you go on coasttradelines.com, these trade lines get expensive. You're talking about $1,200, $800, $700 a trade line. We building credit. We're not trying to waste all this money and adding one trade line. That's not gonna get you, you know. You wanna add 2 or 3 trade lines on your credit report to really get you that stack credit report, you know what I'm saying? So definitely tap in, definitely go on my Patreon if you're looking for that. But now, back to the video in hand. Listen, y'all, income is #1 key. A lot of people been coming to me and saying, yo, for these credit cards, for these loans, they wanna see income. They want to know what's your income like. Well, I tell people that LLC is so important, right? LLC is everything, because with an LLC, even when you're applying for a house or applying for an apartment, right, they ask for your income and they want proof of income. But if my proof of income is my LLC, they're gonna see I own the LLC. Okay, how you pay yourself? Pay stubs. You can make your own pay stubs with your LLC, right? Using QuickBooks, right? You want to use QuickBooks, and QuickBooks you can make your own pay stubs for your LLC. And when it's your LLC, you can report your income as anything. If you're the CEO, you pay yourself anything from your business. So I could make 90,000 a year. I can make 150,000 a year. I can make 200,000 a year, because this is what my LLC is paying me. You know, so this is how these companies with these LLCs, they can report what they want to report, and now they could go for them higher loans or go for them bigger approvals, because the LLC is in good standing. They see you're the CEO of the LLC. You provide them pay stubs from your LLC, and now you're gonna get that approval, y'all. So this is why I tell y'all, them LLCs, man, them corporations, S corps, make sure you file for your LLC. Make sure you got your corporation set, and make sure that you're keeping it active. They want these ROIs now every year now. This is a new law from the government. They want you to report what your business is making. So just make sure, you know, make sure you get in tune with that. Make sure you're doing that. But just put yourself as an employee for your business and pay yourself. And now you can report what you want to report. And now you can get them approvals, or them higher approvals, because they can't prove what you making off your LLC. You know what I'm saying? They can't really prove that, you know, maybe they could look at your account, but you could actually pay yourself on your business. You could set up direct deposit from your business using QuickBooks. Why not set up direct deposit so now it's even more legit? You want to make yourself legit and stop thinking in a couple months. Think a year or two, 2 years of this business being legit, being well structured, having these payments flowing. There's no loan you can't get if everything is structured correctly, man. Stop thinking it's hard out here when this is really easy, man. You just gotta set yourself up for these loans and for these credit cards. I just wanted to touch on that today. Make sure y'all setting yourself up for these incomes, and make sure y'all structuring your LLC right and correctly so you could get these direct deposits in your account, man. Check QuickBooks out, and remember, this credit is a journey. It's not a 1 day thing. You just gotta set everything up on your credit report to have it really structured, so now you could qualify for the banks to give you this money, right? You already know, man. It's Bands by the Bag. On the next one, make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all like the contact. Make sure y'all subscribe, because we dropping regular on here, and we giving you a lot of information. You already know.